Alright, and a recording. Hi folks, El Monzo here again. Okay, so, now, oh dear God, it never ends. I need to sand these cores. Well, I need to file these cores. Sand them, file them, whatever. But, let me see here. Okay, make sure. Okay, so this is my standard that I use to slide down over the half-inch rod to make sure that the diameter was within my specifications. And of course I can't put these in there. Okay, it won't go in on either end, and that's because there is a burr created by the bandsaw, and two, by the machining process, the facing process of this part. So it created a burr on here that needs to be removed on both ends. I can sand them. I prefer this method. It's a little bit quicker, a little bit, the hands get sore after a while sanding over 100 parts. So this is the way I'm doing it here. I got this at a very low RPM. And again, you can notice I have all my fingers from the last operation. So this is a little bit safer, but there again, always be careful. I have once in the past gotten my finger too close to this thing, and trust me when I say that you are hurt before you even realize it. These things are unforgiving. They will remove a finger or a hand or worse almost instantaneously. So respect the machine. I'm comfortable working with my machine in the ways that I do, but by all means, you have to show it the respect it deserves, because although it's a small lathe, it doesn't look like much, yeah, it will remove a finger or a hand in a heartbeat. Okay, so here we go. What I'm doing is I'm using a rat tail file, flat file, and I just want to remove these burrs. So I have a small piece of material in here, bored a little over a ½ inch, so I can insert this in here. I've found that I have to insert the bandsaw blade end first, because there's actually more of a burr on the front and I can't get it in there until I remove that burr. So here we go. Again, very low RPM, 130 RPM. So I just stick this in there. I have a piece of material in there, so as a backstop, so it won't go in any further. And I'm just hitting that edge with this. I find sometimes if I put a little bit of pressure on here while I'm doing this, it keeps the part from stopping as I'm turning it. I'm just putting a little bit of pressure on there with my file. And now I can kind of feel it. I can feel there's no burr on there. Turn it around and hit the other side. And right there. Normally I would leave the machine running, but now I try my go no-go gauge, and it goes fine into there, into there. Let me see. Yep, going fine into there. I know one side of this gauge is actually tighter than the other. Let me see here. This one's real tight. This may still have a burr on it. And it does. I can feel it right there, just a hair, so I'm going to hit it again. Like I said, I know that one end of this gauge is tighter than the other. I usually try to use the smaller end. So, throw it back in here, give it another little hit. And I'll do the back side again. I'll try here again, and yep, it's going in now. It's a tight fit. This one may have a slightly larger OD than I'd care for, but now this is an actual core. Just going to check and make sure, and I can see that it slides in and out of the core just fine. I don't have to worry about the back. This back side gets machined off. But yeah, so there you go. It goes in like that. And this should pop back out. Yep, and it pops back out. So there we go. Good core that will fit. Yeah, so that's the way I'm doing this. Slow, tedious work, but necessary, because when I do other steps to this core needs to be able to slide in and out of the outer housing relatively easily, because there is nothing to grab onto to remove this core during the processes that will come after this. Alright, that's about it. Almanzo signing out once again. Bye for now.